There have to be many gods who live on the mountain, for it is too grand to be the creation of only one. For years it was in my best interest for people not to know who I was or what I did, simply because most of what I did was illegal. I was trespassing, I was stealing, and I was smuggling.
Hey, Brooks.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, how about one of your famous margaritas?
You want salt on that?
Run out. It's usually a year late.
I don't know. I might have heard that.
You don't have to worry about that. Oh.
There have been a lot of inspirations of professional treasure hunters that have gone before me that I have admired. I respected them. I grew up wanting to be like them. Then I thought, well, I'll follow their path, but then I'll try to do better than they did. I grew up on a lot of folklore. My mom reading Grimm's fairy tales to me. It's easy for kids to fantasize, to inflict themselves into those tales, become part of those tales. I was an adult before I realized that I was poor as a kid. I was raised by a single mom. We grew up on what people would say the other side of the tracks. I don't recall being unhappy about a darn thing. It seemed like there was always an adventure for a kid who was looking for adventure. I learned very quickly that it is not so much the acquisition of gold or silver or other precious metal that satisfied me. It was, in fact, the quest. And it was the experience of having been involved in trying to locate something that may have been missing for 150, 250, 350 years. One of the most famous lost mines in the history of the United States is called the Lost Adams Diggings. Adams and a party of miners entered this remote canyon and panned an incredible wealth of gold out of the little stream that flowed through the canyon. People have been searching for this for 150 years over a 200 square mile area. I personally have been looking for it for 40 years, and I found it. This is the first of several expeditions into this canyon to harvest the gold. I've been asked several times, what if you go out on this next trip and something happens to you and you don't come back? Well, the truth is, something is going to happen to all of us eventually. I can honestly say I'm never more alive than when I am involved in the hunt. There are philosophers, there are seers, there are spiritual people far more intelligent than I who talk about the journey beyond death. I like to think that there is one. Limestone hills, Live Oak Valley, slow-moving river, like the Purrin' Alley.
Texas wind.
Connections that I've made with the environment, with the spiritual, with the heavens, and with the earth as a result of a lot of these adventures cannot be measured.
Texas
And it's something that I treasure.